Hey Tree Sprites! In considering the future of the Black community and thinking about what Afrofuturism looks like, we often don't realize that we currently live in Afrofuturism. Slavery was abolished in America only 160 years ago. And for context, 160 years is 80 twice. As in, a person is born, lives to 80, and then another person is born and lives to 80. That's how long ago it's been. Just 2 lifetimes. Not to mention that Jim Crow lasted all the way up to the 1960s. My parents were born in the 50s. We're understanding that these events did not happen that long ago, and we still face terrorism today. And yet, even so, we, the Black American community, have progressed incredibly in a short amount of time. We went from having to learn to read and write illegally in secret to Black American women being the highest educated demographic in the nation. Currently, Black Americans make up 8% of millionaires in the nation. And even though that might seem like a small number, the actual number is that there are about 2 million Black millionaires. And we have always been creative, innovative inventors. And now, more and more, instead of our intellectual property being stolen immediately, which still happens most of the time, now we have a much greater ability to acknowledge our own accomplishments within our own community before an oppressor inevitably comes in and tries to either sabotage the invention or steal it for themselves and either unalive the Black inventor or pay them into silence so that they can reap the benefit of Black intellect, thereby perpetuating the white narcissistic fantasy that Black people are incapable of intellect, even though they still try really hard to over-police us and redline us and discriminate us from opportunities. We still own property. We are still traveling the world. We are still learning. Many of us are seeking ways to improve our mental health and break the pattern of generational curses. We are learning the intricate ways that the experiences of our ancestors travel through epigenetics and manifest in our own lives. We understand that melanin is an antioxidant and that our coily hair is an extension of our nervous system. We are professionals. We own businesses. We are embracing our natural phenotype, our hair, our skin, our features, our bodies. We are putting more and more effort into creating natural products to take care of ourselves with, because we know that mainstream products targeted toward Black people are laden with cancer-causing chemicals. We are no longer forced to, nor do we choose to, extend our energy outside of our community for free. I think that we are even on the cusp of limiting the world's access to us, to Black Americans, because of the way that clearly many people still support colonialism and white narcissism. And even though people want to look down on us, they are still buying and practicing Black American culture, wearing and acting out our creativity. We are intentionally creating space for ourselves to evolve and thrive. Even in the wider African diaspora, there are amazing things happening. Burkina Faso is but one of the African nations that are actively taking steps to separate themselves from European colonialism and its influence and ideologies. A beauty pageant in Côte d'Ivoire recently banned wigs and weaves and required their contestants to wear their natural hair to promote appreciation of natural Black beauty. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams. Do you think our ancestors, when they were enslaved, would be able to envision the lives that we live today? Can we today envision twice that evolution, twice that advancement? What do you imagine the Black American community will look like? What will our lives look like in another 160 years? I will tell you one thing, our growth is exponential. And what that means is that we are going to evolve twice as fast in half the time. Happy Black History Month, y'all. Join me this Sunday in the Black Imagination Workshop. It's a Zoom meeting, it's free, link in the bio, and subscribe to Black Barn Owl. I'll see you in always.